tutorial, we can find this thing that allows us to unlock it. It'll give us a title, and it'll give us some experience points. We also do this one. This is very straightforward. We just got to kill 25 Chaos Giants. And these 3 are still a mystery. We'll have to unlock them. And there's tens of thousands of unlocks in our Tome of Knowledge. And that's just the best here. Let me show you some more goodness. It's also our quest log. So if, well, I don't have any quests right now, but this organizes all your quests for you. Let's see. Any achievements that you may have earned? I've earned accruing. Completed 25 Tome unlocks. I got a title called The Wise. Let me click on that and see. Alright, I'm going to become... Here's all my titles that I've earned. The Ponder, The Wise, The Peon, The Wasteful.
Can other players see this?
Yeah, they build this as they go along.
No, other players in the game see
your tome.
Yeah.
Something we thought about, but no, they can't actually see your tome right now. But maybe something we'll do in the future. History and lore, noteworthy people. Where we found the Empire and Chaos Land in Nordland. Anybody? You see, these give us a little more information on the kinds of things we can find. So, now the tome also tracks other kinds of interesting things. Like, I'll give you a great example. There's my scenario launcher. It's telling me that it's ready to go. I'm not really going to enter this queue. There's really nobody else to play on this. This is our marketing service, so we won't find anybody. But I can actually choose, yes, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready, but let me have 1 minute to get to a safe spot.
Yeah, okay, to rest and then...
Maybe, right? Or I can leave the queue. I'm going to leave the queue in this case. So I was saying about the tome, I was playing in beta, and I must have clicked myself for like the 100th time, and I unlocked a secret title that was called Ow, My Eye. Because I had been clicking on myself over and over again, and it was really funny. You can get all kinds of unique titles. I got another one called The Chatty, because I've been sending messages to all my friends, and finally it gave me a title for just sending messages back and forth to my friends. And there's somebody else attacking me. What's he thinking? Bright Wizards are awesome. They're all about fire and blowing things up. Another thing I can tell you about is our campaign system. So I've told you about scenarios, I've told you about our RVR, about fighting other players. One of the coolest things about our game is our campaign system. Now, campaigns take place in what we call the Tier 4 area. This levels 30 through 40. Each one of these little dots here represents an area in the game that you can fight in. Now, every zone has an RVR component in it, meaning that there's an area. Let me just click on one. So this is Prague. Now all this area here on the side, this is what we call PvE. This is where you can do quests and fight monsters. All this red area right down the center is the RVR area. This is where you go in and you can fight other players. You can fight over keeps, use battering rams, knock the doors down, use siege weapons to blast your enemies away. Lots of exciting RVR area. This is the skirmish area. Now, as players fight in those RVR areas, they're doing something called zone capturing. They're trying to win control of the zone. Now right now, you see how there's a lock symbol on these zones? That means the fight is actually in this fight, right in this zone right here, because it's open. That's where the war is going on right now. So everybody is going to this zone to fight. They're capturing objectives, they're doing scenarios. Eventually one side is going to win that zone. And what happens then, let's say that destruction wins, that zone will come locked and this one will be unlocked. And then everybody in this zone will run down to this zone and fight here. If they can do it one more time, we'll have a chance to go to this zone where there's a massive fortress. This is it'll be the biggest castle you've ever seen. It's huge, massive walls, lots and lots of siege weapons.
What you can see in the trailer.
Right, you can see that they're actually assaulting Altdorf in the trailer. That's what happens after you've taken 2 of these fortresses from around the world. Eventually, let me show you the other pairings. Another example. Here's the Dwarf and Greenskin pairing. It's a little bit different, but at the end of their campaign, same battles waging over here in this part of the world. Eventually, one side will take one of these fortresses. So if destruction can take this fort and this fort, then they'll have a shot at this zone right here, and that's the capital of Order, the city of Altdorf. And in Altdorf, there's all kinds of great things to do. You can kill all the players that are still there. You can kill the merchants, fight the NPCs. You can take quests. There's really cool public quests to do. And of course, there's the epitome of achievement, and that's going after Karl Franz himself, the Emperor of Altdorf. He is by far the most difficult encounter in the game. He also drops the best weapons and armor in the game as well. So everybody's going to want to try to take him on. He's a 24-player instance, and he's very, very cool and very, very hard. So if you can make it to the city, and then you can actually take down the king himself, you can have access to really great stuff. Those are the things that make us different, and that's why people should play Warhammer.
They should.
They should.
Yes.
Forever. So can I answer any questions for you?